Happy hobby. I'm David Gans, and we are continuing our buying on eBay tips series. Now, if you buy sports cards on eBay, there's a lot of things you got to kind of know, little tricks you got to be aware of. So today we are talking about sending offers. Now, what we mean by sending offers is when you see a listing and it shows that it has a buy it now or it's an auction, but it also has a best offer button or make an offer button. So you can actually make an offer for that item. So if it's an auction, you'd have a chance of winning it, and possibly he would take that auction down, and you would get it outright, beat everyone in the auction. Now, if it's a buy it now, you send that offer to him, and then he can mull that over and decide in 48 hours if he wants to take that offer, and then you win. He might even decide to counteroffer and come back with another number, or he might decide to decline the offer. So I want you to think when you see these best offers, I want you to put yourself in the seller's seat for a second. Think about it. So if he puts, let's say it's an auction. If he puts a best offer button on there, he's thinking someone might offer a big number just to jump bid everybody, to outbid everybody early on. So you can leapfrog those other bidders, and he gets it sold a little quicker than normal. Now, it also saves him the risk of having that card out there and the bids don't get up that high. Maybe it goes lower and you just jumped it because it was a card you wanted. Maybe it's a numbered parallel that you don't see often or something like that. So it's a good thing to every now and then to do a best offer like that and see if you can get it early. Now, remember, other people are also sending offers possibly as well. So that's why you want to be the best offer. So now if it's a buy it now, and it has a make an offer or best offer button, again, put yourself in the seller's seat. Let's say he's asking $30 for this card plus $4 shipping. So he has that's for buy it now. He has a best offer button on there. So you can think to yourself, well, he's automatically saying he'll take less than $30 if it's within the range that he deems reasonable. So in knowing that, that's an advantage for you. Now you can make an offer. I like to stick around like 10, 15, 20% under his asking price for a buy it now. You don't want to be stupid. You don't want to lowball him like it's a $10 offer or something like that. But you want to offer something that's reasonable. You want to make sure it's something you're happy to pay. So you want 15, 20%. So say it's a $30 item, $4 shipping. So you want to get it kind of with free shipping maybe. So you say 26, say you go $25 offer. You send that to him. Now he can decide if he wants to keep that, sell it to you for 25 bucks. And now you get it under $30 shipped. So that's a bargain for you. And he gets a sale that was pretty close to what he was asking to begin with. He may come back with another offer of like 27, and now you can come back to him with 26, or you can just buy it for 27. One thing you have to think about is, do I really want to risk giving this card up for $1 or for $2 or for whatever small amount you're thinking of coming back to him with? If it's a couple bucks, just get what you want and consider it a success. You got lower than his buy it now price. Now it also depends on what the item is. Say it's something that's, a mid 2010s card, rookie card, and maybe there's just not a lot of heat on it. Maybe it's, January, February, and it's a baseball card, and there's just not a lot of heat on a Chris Bryant rookie card. So if there's a card out there with a best offer on it, on a buy it now listing, for instance, then you probably have a good chance of offering a little bit less because there's probably not a lot of people that are sending him offers on it, and he might be ready to get rid of it. Especially if we're talking about a card that's not a rookie card. Maybe it's one there's not a lot of sales on it, not a lot of heat on it altogether. Send him a lower offer, not a low ball offer, not 50% of it, but send him a lower offer, or send him a message and see what his lowest price might be, and he might just come out and tell you. All right, so here are some quick tips for sending offers to somebody when they have the best offer available. All right, when you send your offer, make sure you put a message with the offer saying you really love the card, or you're complimenting the card. That's pretty awesome. I love that card. And then also in the message, make sure you say you will pay immediately. So that's going to incentivize him to say, well, bird in hand, right? So he's going to say, well, I got this offer. It's a little lower than I wanted him to buy it now, but this guy says he's going to pay immediately, and I don't have to wait a week and chase this guy down just to sell it, just to get rid of it. And then if he doesn't pay me, now I got to relist it. So he might take it for that offer. But messaging him, communicating with the seller is a great idea. And the next tip, like I said before, don't insult the buyer with something less than 25% for what he's asking. Now, it does depend too on what it is he's selling. If he's selling a $100 item and you offer 75, that's probably lowballing. You want to probably be in the 80, 85, 90 range for him to take it seriously. And remember, he can block you. If he doesn't like your first offer and you come back and you give him a second another similarly low offer, he can block you and just not deal with you at all. Also, while we're talking about him blocking you, don't say stupid things in your messages like, hey, I just saw this sell for this. You should sell it for this too. Or don't do anything like that. He's selling it for what he wants to sell. He owns it. It's up to him. You're the one that's trying to buy it. So don't try and talk him down. That's just going to make him mad. Especially if they set it for a buy it now. They're not desperate for the money. That means they're waiting. Maybe other sales are going lower, but they're happy to wait until maybe the sale price gets higher, and then they will sell it. So don't bug them. Now, one trick you can do is you can find out how long the item has been listed. If you see that it's been listed for a long time, then you know that the seller has just been hanging on to it and nobody's bought it yet, so he's probably really ready to sell it. So the way you do that is click on the seller's name and then go down to the bottom and say choose all, so you can see all the items that he's selling. And then you want to go up in the top right and sort it by newly listed. And then it'll show all the newest things that are listed. And then you can go down and try to track down the thing that he was selling. Maybe months have gone by and he's ready to sell this thing, and it's an opportunity for you to get a bargain. All right, this next tip, don't get cute with a very hot card or a hot player. And I'll give you an example. This past weekend, Mike Evans, he had a huge game for the Bucks. I'm a Bucks fan. I was like, you know what? I'm going to check out a Silver Hollow, a Prism Silver Hollow 2014, Mike Evans rookie, image variation. Let me see how much. What can I get that for? So I came across, there's 30, 40 bucks a piece. I came across one for 17 bucks, and he's asking for $4 shipping. And I said, and he had a best offer on there. So I shot him an offer, 15 bucks. And of course, later that night, I got rejected on the offer because someone bought it outright for the $17. So my point to you is, it was a hot player. It was a great deal, and I blew it because I did the best offer. Just buy the card. So those are my tips for sending offers to people with best offer on one of their eBay listings. And don't forget, the next video we're going to do is examining sellers closely. How to look at a seller to really know, should I be trusting this guy and expect to get what I want to buy from him after I give him the money? So make sure you check out, that's going to be the next video. You can follow the playlist that we have here for all the other videos in this series of buying sports cards on eBay. The tips in this series can really help you out.